Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gin and Juice podcast. My name is Melissa. I'm here with my very own baby sister. Her name is Melanie.
Why? You
She
just do
goes
this voice
on
to troll
the
me now?
internet. You probably know her as I'm not a lawyer, but she comes with facts. She comes
Stop
with
talking
truth.
like
She is
that.
the authority on TikTok.
I'm gonna be at your house the next
all
time you do a
things.
voiceover and just me and Micaiah in the background screaming just to disrupt it because I hate this voice. Stop talking like you were just talking regular and then you just stopped. Stop it.
We like to thank our
It
sponsors.
does. It's very ASMR. I hate it. Our sponsors are BetterHelp, Alloy, Ollie Pet, and Hungry Root.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Mel.
Girl, let me tell you, I only had maybe a little less than half of that drink.
When you're drinking, you just gotta drink more.
I am a strongly worded email.
Actually, that feels in line, though.
That's not
No, listen. And every now and again, when somebody get out of line, you just yell, "Pop the trunk."
I'm the juice to her gin. Did we hit record?
Is it working? Is it on?
Why are you so black right now? Because your answer to everything, literally no matter what, Mel's like, I need an apple juice or a Sprite. Those are her two answers. Oh, really? The only thing I can't, I never used to get bloated, ever. I turned 40. I feel like my constant state is bloatation. And so, like, I can't do, if it's carbonated, forget about it. I'm now feeling disgusting and heavy the rest of the day. So I do not want a carbonated beverage. I do not want a Sprite or a ginger ale. Yeah, thank you. I don't want, it will just make me feel gross and heavy the rest of the day. It is so uncomfortable. Huh? One. No, I took a couple. I almost ate half. Yeah, I almost ate the full half. And I don't know what it is about. I feel like I might have a thing with eggs now. I think it might just in general. I don't know. Maybe because they're like so expensive, they're putting something in it to like make it stretch or something.
Probably.
Maybe they're giving the chicken something.
Probably.
I can't do it. And I'm like, I make breakfast all the time for my family, so we eat eggs. I normally don't have a problem with it, but lately, I don't know. It be making me feel weird. I really feel nauseous.
The smell makes me nauseous.
Eggs, the smell.
That smell. You know how like when it's fine by now. But you know how usually when you have a like food like that and it's closed, when you open it, it's like we're here and it just like smacks you. It's fine though.
I used to never.
No. Oh my gosh. Well, and usually because breakfast buffet eggs are never real eggs, they're always powder eggs.
And they're gross.
And that always makes me just gag in general. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
I have a very like visceral reaction that you're talking about with eggs, like the smell when it opens to Burger King.
Specifically?
I'm going to tell you exactly why. And a little bit of Subway, but very, very specifically Burger King. When I was pregnant with Isaiah and I worked at the bank, Burger King was one of our merchants.
Oh.
And when they would come in, their money would smell like that fast food, fried food restaurant. And it would just take up the entire branch. And I would be sitting at my desk like, Burger King is here. Where are, like, I would want to, even now I can like smell it in my nose. I gag. I cannot, I haven't been to Burger King probably since I was pregnant with Isaiah. It was literally right around the corner. It wasn't even right around the corner. It was like literally in the same parking lot as my branch. And they used to sell these French toast sticks for breakfast. And so I would go there on occasion. Can't do it.
They used to be so good though.
Cannot.
Their French toast sticks were fire.
And now, because when I would eat them afterward, and this is when I knew like I can't do it anymore, it just tastes like French fries or like a burger.
Yeah.
Like it just,
I
can't
should
do
try
it.
get them for the girls. Do they still sell those?
Probably. Mom used to make them all the
They
time,
used
but
to
you
be
could probably get it
so-
from like Costco.
I don't go to Costco.
Well, I don't either, but they'll deliver now. They're on Instacart.
That's true. Also, when we used to work at KFC, our clothing used to smell like KFC so bad. It used to be so. My car used to smell like it. Everything used to smell like it. Ugh. When you're in it, you don't smell it, but like if you come into that space, you're like, oh,
it stinks.
this is disgusting.
I was able to get over the Subway one, I think only because Joe eats Subway as an athlete. That's like the fast food restaurant of choice for athletes, I feel like, as they go to Subway, because it's like it's just healthy enough. So I was able to like force myself to get over it. But before Joe, I couldn't do either, because Subway was also in the same parking lot, and like right around, actually it wasn't right around lunchtime, it was like right after lunchtime, they would always come in and like drop off their money. Ugh. Oh, I would be like, I have to get out of here. It stinks. Ugh. Anyway, great times. Someone said it's perimenopause. Let me tell you this new
That's funny.
perimenopause thing that happened to me. My period is 6 days early, or was 6 days early. And I put it, you guys know I use the Flow app. Well, if you don't know, I use the Flow app. It's really, I don't have the paid version, but I just like to like track. And also my Flow app used to be like excellent at predicting when my cycle would come, which is great for when you're going on vacation or whatever. Like it used to be like always on it. So right now it is off. It doesn't know what's going on, but it decided to also tell me. So I plugged in that my cycle started, and it said already. Hey girl, shut up.
Already?
I need you to relax. I actually took a picture of it because I was going to make a video of it. Because literally, I'm going to tell you exactly. I sent it to
That's funny.
Shari, Sharice, and Dana. You guys don't know these people. But anyway, I sent it to them because they're a little bit older than I am. And so they're kind of going through the same things. So she said, oh, here it is. Flo said, that time already? Girl, shut up.
That's funny.
Because why would you talk back to me?
Yeah.
I enter the information, you process it, we move on. I don't need this like
conversation.
Yeah, this conversation. It's completely unnecessary. Shut up. Just shut up. Last time, my cycle's been early. It was late at the beginning of the year. Now it's just coming early. So last time she said, have you heard of perimenopause?
She clocked in. She clocked in for you.
Up. Shut up.
She said, I'm not a gynecologist.
I literally, so that's exactly what she's saying. So what happens is I have the free version. So normally when they have these pop-ups, it's really a trick, because you click on it thinking she's going to give you more information. And it's like, we'll give you more information, but here's our fee. You need to pay the annual subscription. I'm always like, why'd I fall for this again? Because I'm like not going to do it, because what are you going to tell me that I probably can't find on TikTok? And you're not a doctor. But she always, at this point, has like, you know, something to say. Have you heard it? Have you considered looking at perimenopause symptoms? Again, I ask you. Shut up. Shut up.
You're a little late to the party.
Yeah. I've also, this is the last thing I was going to say about this, because I've literally decided to make a video about this. I just haven't done it yet because my hair is on top of my head. The other thing is I told Kevin, because every time I've gone to the gynecologist, or you're looking this up, it depends on where you're at though, honestly. When you're on like TikTok gynecologist, they're kind of like, it can start at any, especially if it's a woman, it can start at any time. Like there's no set parameters. But when you're like Googling or just like kind of generically looking, they always say it starts later. And so I told Kevin, I got time served. So you guys remember that I said my cycle was always for 7 days. I think that was time served, and that's why it backdated, and that's why I'm entering perimenopause early, because I've been in it for so long.
But you've been there.
Yeah,
already.
I've been in it like for so long, for 7 days since I was like 15.
That's
like
so
that's a
long.
long time.
Absolutely.
And I was like, honestly, she could probably get on up out of here. She's done enough time. And so I think that's why I'm in this.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah. If I were I tell people this all the time because I've been around Kevin and stand-up comedians, I legitimately could probably do 7 minutes on
7 minutes
on perimenopause.
That's a long time, actually.
It really is. And like, especially if it's a crowd of women, I think we would have a good time. I would never, ever do stand-up. But when people understand that I am hilarious, the moment the world accepts that I'm hilarious, and the straighter face that I am, the more hilarious it is. If people clock in that I'm actually just being funny. And not serious, you're going to have a good time, because I can tell you a joke
with the most serious face, with all the passion and power behind it that people think, you guys know she's being serious. I'm literally the most unserious. In that moment, I'm actually the most unserious. If you're able to reconcile that, we'll have a good time. That's all I'm saying. We'll have a good time. All right, we're moving on. We like to start this podcast with a little segment we like to call Long Story Short.
I don't have no long or short stories.
I literally just told them all the long story short right now.
Yes, I don't have any.
The only thing we do have to say is we went to Imara and Joshua's engagement party.
We did. That was really nice.
Listen to me, people.
They're getting married.
First of all, they're getting married. And Imara has like this, she's very like DIY-ish, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's very, very like Cricut girl, baking, all the things that you can imagine. She does the things, okay? So her theme kind of for like her wedding season is like Italy, Florence, Lake Como. It's very like wine and Tuscany and stuff like that. So that was the theme. And they nailed the theme. There was like Roma tomato candles.
It was so cute.
There was grapes everywhere, of course, for like and they're like specifically the deep, rich purple grapes, which is like you think of wine. They also had like these banners and this like red kind of, when you think of the word Tuscany, hopefully we all envision the same font when you see Tuscany in your mind. But that was the font that they used for the pizza boxes were personalized with, what did it say, Mel?
Josh and Imara, I think it said Our Love or something. And then it had like their wedding date on it.
And it was like amore everywhere.
Yes. That's what,
it was like super.
It was the stone oven thing. They had the people out there doing the stone ovens. Oven ground stone, whatever it's called. The oven with the pizzas, which was really cool. I'm like, I need to do a party with this. This is a great idea.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Plus the personalized boxes. It was so perfect.
Yeah. So everyone was there. They had a really nice crowd that showed up. It was like in their friend's backyard, which is a nice space for stuff like that. And they used the space really well, to be honest. They had like a little bartender there. They had the music playing and the decorations and everything. It was just
really nice.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. I messed up and came. Well, I was talking to Imara and Josh actually about this. And so I knew the theme. I knew like, that this was her wedding is going to kind of have this like theme to it or whatever. And so I knew that it was going to carry throughout like all of the events that they're having for their wedding. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, let me make sure I'm in theme. I come in theme. But I didn't look at the invitation because I had talked to the people. So I didn't look at the invitation. And there was like a whole little mix up on the date. And so me, Mel, and Joshua Imara may be on a thread where we were like confirming the dates. Because when you send electronic invitation, it comes from a generic
number,
phone number
and stuff. And so it's so hard to find.
And so that's what happened to me. It was difficult for me to re-find. And so we had a text message reconfirming the date. I put it in my calendar. That was it for me. That was it. I put it in my calendar. I knew the date. I knew the time. I knew the location. I had an idea of the theme. I moved on. I didn't relook at the invitation. I needed to relook at the invitation. And me, of all people, I know better. Of all the people.
Tell them what you did.
I'm about to. Of all the people in the room, but I need y'all to know, I felt so bad. I actually sent them an apology.
Did you?
Yes. I apologized to them in person. And then I sent another apology to the two of them separately, not even one together on a group chat, separately, individually.
Aww.
I need y'all to know, from the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry. The invitation said, do not wear white.
It said like come in like summer Florence or Europe.
See, I didn't even know
clothing.
Any of this. I didn't even know any
or
of this.
nice dinner attire, but please do not wear white.
Melissa comes.
Melissa came in white.
A white dress. And let me tell you let me tell you how oblivious I was to this dress code. Okay? Let me tell you how oblivious I was to this dress code. The two options that I had picked out to wear for this were both white dresses. Came in and didn't even, yes, Melissa Denise is right, because of all the people in the room, and y'all know the hoopla I just put people through on my vow renewal. The nerve.
That girl's engagement party in
The
white.
nerve of me. The nerve. A vow renewal, or a wedding vow renewal, obviously, she's not wearing white. I know this. Even if it was the like bachelorette party, that obviously, I feel like I don't know why. It was also my first engagement party I've ever gone to, but regardless, there's really no excuse here. Listen to me. There's no excuse. It did not occur to me not to wear white on this. I do not know why. I was like, oh, Florence, low key, it's a dress I just wore in Florence. Like, this is what I'm going to wear. I put on this cute little hat, put on my glasses. I was like, oh, yes, this is definitely giving like European summer. Pull up, didn't even think about it. Okay. Go over, say hi to my sister, say hi to the kids. Melanie comes up to me and she says, what did you say to me?
You didn't come to me. You talked to the kids, I think, first, because I was at the table like, Greg, look at Melissa. Greg, because he and I had a conversation before we left. I had a white dress out and I was like, oh no, the invitation says I can't. And that was going to be my dress. Me and Greg already had the conversation. I said, Greg, look at Melissa. He said, why she wear white? I said, she didn't look at the invitation. I came over there. I think I said, you didn't look at the invitation, did you? You were like, no, whatever you said. I said,
because I had all the information.
The invitation specifically said,
literally,
do not wear white. Melissa had it was a full on white dress, you guys. Like, not literally. Like white pants and like a colored top or something. She had a white dress on.
I was so mad at myself. I was so, like, literally, I could have combusted. I'm not even kidding you. I was so irritated.
It's so funny because she would never do that. Never. Like you already know Melissa would never do something like that, and so the fact that she did, it just made it even funnier because you're at this girl's wedding thing in your white dress.
When I tell you, I sat myself down and did not get up. I promise you, I said hello to my nieces. I found a seat, and I did not. Are you kidding me?
Oh, so
I
funny.
did not get up because who do you think you are?
So funny.
Who do you think you are? Mind you, Kev was like, you trying to upstage. He was playing. But I was like, first of all, there's no upstage anymore. Okay?
She looked beautiful.
Beautiful.
And like in bridal white outfit.
Literally. However, find yourself a seat and do the same energy I would give. So find yourself a seat and don't get up again. Okay? Like literally. And I did. I said, well, this will be the end. If someone wants to speak to me, I will be right here. Hello. How are you? Hi. We're hugging like this. I will not.
Yes.
I will not get up. Because what you're not going to do is have, now everybody's looking at me like, white girl, that's not even the energy I carry. I'll find a seat. Don't worry about me.
Funny.
I will sit myself down. Did I eat? No. Kev got me a drink. Because I'm not getting up. I'm so sorry. I'm not getting up. Like, it's just not happening. I felt so bad. I was like, I really want to take a picture with you guys, but like, I don't even want this to be a memory. Like, can we just talk about it, but like have no proof that it happened? Like, why would you do that? I was so annoyed.
And with all of that stress, I'd like to tell you about BetterHelp. And I'd like to say that this is an ad by BetterHelp, and we're very, very appreciative of them being a sponsor of today's podcast episode. So men today face immense pressure to perform, to provide, and keep it all together. So it's no wonder that 6 million men in the U.S. suffer from depression every year, and it's often undiagnosed. It's okay to struggle. Real strength comes from opening up about what you're carrying and doing something about it so you can be at your best for yourself and everyone else in your life. And if you are a man and you're feeling the weight of the world, talk to someone, anyone, a friend, a loved one, or a therapist. And obviously that was directed at men, I believe, because of the month that we are in. Mm-hmm. But therapy is good for any and everyone. Maybe you've shown up to someone's event in the wrong color and you're feeling very stressed about that and you just want to talk it out. You can do that at therapy. Mm-hmm. Maybe. You have kids who have driven you crazy this week and you also want to talk that out, okay? Maybe you have a 3-year-old like me and that you want to break from. You can talk that out in therapy, okay? Everybody needs therapy and BetterHelp can do that for you. I have done therapy. I miss my previous therapist because, again, it's the joy of being able to get things out of, I say this all the time because it really is my truth. When you get things out of your head and out loud, they just sound and feel different. You know, when you spiral inside, you'll be deep. Before you know it, you are deep. And the minute you say out loud the thing that started your spiral, you're like, that wasn't even called for all that. I could have. I didn't even have to go that far. And so when you have a therapist that you are like connecting with on whatever kind of cadence and time frame that you feels right for you and your schedule, it can just kind of help you pull you out of that spiral and get you before you even start. That at least has been my experience. So with over 35,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on 1.7 million client reviews. And it's convenient too, which is kind of just what I was saying. It can be based on your schedule. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, you can switch therapists at any time. So here we go. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off of their first month at betterhelp.com/GJ.
GJ.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/GJ. Yeah, that's what we had to say. Thanks again to BetterHelp.
Really quick, couple things. Perimenopause. I got so many thoughts. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to say Patreon.
Oh. Perimenopause, Patreon.
I wasn't fussing at y'all. I was fussing at the Gym Pop folk, but I was
That will
talking
never
to y'all.
see this.
That will never see this, which is correct. But I wasn't fussing at y'all because I know y'all get it, but I ended up preemptively fussing at them.
Yes.
That's how we got here. That's number one. Number two, somebody said your ad voice is the same as my Quiet Storm voice, and I'm not getting over that. No time soon. Definitely not.
Do not come for me. Do not come. First of all, it's not even the same. She whispers.
I don't whisper. I just lower my tone.
You whisper. I am still giving full-fledged voice. She whispers. Do not come for me unless I send for you.
And Joshua was in the comments. Hello, Joshua.
Joshua, tell the people how Melissa wore white to your engagement party.
I tell them I apologize. I felt so bad. Oh my God. I still feel bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really do. I really do. Imar was really, really
Josh
sweet
said
about
she
it.
did.
I know.
Good answer, Josh.
He said it with a question mark though. She did.
Yes, that's a good answer.
I didn't
there you
see
go.
it. They were so sweet about it. They
Yes.
really, really were. And I was like, it's still unacceptable. I'm so sorry. It's like literally, this is unacceptable. But they were like super, super
No,
sweet,
they
which
were.
I appreciate. But
Yes.
like,
Fun
truly,
times.
it's unacceptable. Okay, anything else on that? Micaiah did my makeup yesterday. Mel called me. I have to tell this.
Wait, before you do that. What happened is Micaiah was at my house. She's always messing with my makeup on my counter. She like loves to do makeup. And so she was like, I want makeup. I call auntie. I was like, yeah, girl, because she gonna get you some makeup. So she FaceTimes Melissa like, auntie, I want makeup. The next day we get an Amazon package. I'm like, literally, I didn't order anything. Like, I'm confused. I opened it up. I said, Melissa really bought that makeup for this girl. And as soon as Micaiah sees pink, she's like, mommy, that's mine. That's for me.
Because she specifically
What
said
you got? So Melissa bought 2, not just one thing of makeup. It's like a little case and then like a purse with more makeup in it. And it's like real stuff. I thought it was fake stuff that you like rub and nothing comes off. You rub it and real stuff comes off. So Micaiah has not put it down. And so that night, and all day she's doing makeup. She's in her bed, about to get ready for bed. And Greg's like, okay, y'all, go to bed. He comes in there and there's just makeup. They came with like little jewels. It's everywhere. Greg was so mad. Oh my gosh, he hates toys in general. He hates fun. He's such a party pooper. So he sees all these jewels. He hates fun. So Micaiah's having the time of her life with all of this makeup and all of these jewels. And he's just like, going off on her, but like also on me and you. So he's like, you don't even need makeup. You too pretty for makeup. I'm like, what? How did we get here? You don't even need that. You pretty without it. You don't need these jewels. I'm like, Greg, it's fun. She's a girl. Like, everybody relax. And the jewels are this girl has like dumped it out. She's not even like just putting it on her face. Micaiah has dumped it out on her bed. So he is just pissed off. So he just like you know how you like take the blanket and just you just close it all together. So he's closed it all together and just took the whole thing. So then I'm like, it's okay. So I'm like, you could just take the jewels. She can have the rest of the makeup. He just was like not having it. So anyway, we go to Melissa's house the next day with her makeup. And Melissa allows her to do a full face.
She said, Auntie, close your eyes. I'm not done.
She kept saying that. I'm not done.
It was really sweet. There's 75 different eyeshadows, but it's just glitter.
It's just glitter.
So she's taking the little applicator and dipping it in every single color, and then just wiping it on my eye. I was like, I'm gonna have an infection in the morning.
Yes, you are.
Why is all this glitter on my eye? It was hilarious, but it was so sweet. She was like, she loved every moment of it, and so did I.
She did not want to wipe it off. I'm like, babe, you cannot sleep. She has the most sensitive skin ever.
I know. I had to make sure it was non-toxic.
I have
was
to
all
take this off
reading
your
the things.
face. If you go to sleep with this, it's gonna be terrible. That's he was telling her your face gonna break out. I'm like, Greg, she literally doesn't even know what that means. What are you saying to her? Like, what? That means nothing to her. What? She wants to have fun. This is fun for her. He don't care.
Oh
what a
my
time.
God. So the pictures, there is no pictures, but Greg posted a video.
Oh, the video's hilarious.
Because he was not happy with life. It was hilarious.
Yes.
Okay, that was it. Father's Day was yesterday. We did a little fake barbecue. No, actually, Greg barbecued. Yeah, Greg barbecued.
When I was at the, I think we were talking about it when I was either getting my lashes done or on the way. And the girl said, what are you guys going to do for Father's Day? I was like, yeah, my sister said we should barbecue on,
Hold
that's
on.
hilarious.
Hold on.
Why are you going to do this?
I am. He got a new phone, so now he FaceTimes. Hi, Tayson.
Hi.
What are you doing?
He's waiting for Nehemiah done with his haircut.
Oh, he got a haircut? Oh, are you showing me the place he got his haircut? Oh.
And he's getting his haircut.
Melissa.
Okay. I have to answer him because I tell him I want to talk to him. Did you get your haircut?
No.
Oh. Okay. Are you in the car with your mom?
Yeah.
Can I see your handsome face? Hi, my pretty niece. Oh. Okay, I'm shooting right now. Can I let you go and I'll call you back?
Okay.
Oh, you look so handsome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, bye.
Bye.
You guys don't understand that I call Micaiah almost every day. At this point, I'm like her annoying boyfriend that she wants to break up with because she never answers. Okay. And then when she does, it's like, hi, auntie, click.
Oh, yeah.
It's very,
don't answer.
I said, hello. What are we talking about? Let's hang up now. Why are we still having this conversation? Tayson is a little bit older than Micaiah.
Yes.
How old is he?
2 years.
So how old is he? 6?
5. Oh, actually, yeah, he's 6 because she'll be 4.
So he's 6. The problem is that Monique had him in South Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
So he doesn't know us.
Yeah.
And it freaks me out because all of my nieces and nephews know who I am except for Tayson. And so when I call him, Mariah's like, who's that? And he's like,
Somebody y'all keep making me talk to. Why are you asking me?
literally, it's just like that. Like, I don't know. But she calls me every day and I'm playing my game and I'm like low-key annoyed about it. Like, I don't know who you are. Stop calling me. And so it like breaks my heart because I'm like, Tayson, you don't know who I am. I'm your aunt. Do you not understand that? He don't know.
Yeah.
He knows the girls.
He knows. He be like, hi, Kai.
Loves Micaiah.
Kai.
He knows he doesn't know me. And so I like this summer, I'm like, I'm calling you every day. And you're going to know. And so Monique got him a phone. And so now that he has FaceTime, and you know, kids love FaceTime to hang up on you.
That's all. The best part is calling and then hanging up.
Oh.
Why do we have to talk in the middle? I just want to call. I want you to answer. And then I want to hit the red button where you go away. That's all.
Kids want to call and hang up. That's all they
it.
really, they don't want to have a conversation. They just
No.
want to call and hang up. So I've been calling him and now he has a phone. So he's called me and it just makes my heart happy because I'm just like, who am I? I am your aunt. Don't forget it, please.
Hilarious. To your mom about this Diddy trial, right?
You were talking to Mom?
Yes, about it. And she, no, it's going to be good though. But one of the things, it's not, listen, one of the things that I think is happening that is, maybe I told you this already, that I think is really interesting in this particular case is what, actually Cassie and the other girl, but particularly Jane, just follow me, Jane was expressing she wanted to leave Diddy, but she kept going back, like repeatedly going back to him, right? And she was like honest and saying this on the stand, like I did not want to do the things that I was doing with him. But yes, every time he called, I would go back. And every time we broke up, I would tell him I don't want to leave. And the conversation I was having with myself and with your mother is I believe that at some point, and I think this happens with women, when a man doesn't want you, you start wondering what's wrong with you. And that can make you go back, it has less to do with him and more to do with you. And you're trying to understand why you're not enough for him to love you and do right by you and be here for you. And you know what I'm saying? And so anyway, we were just having this conversation and it was on my mind and I wanted to share that I think that's what's some of what happened, at least for this Jane, is that she kept going back because what she was seeing is Diddy was spending so much time and money and putting in effort and doing these big grand gestures for women like Young Miami and Gina and these other women. And every time I look online, I'm seeing you doing gifts for all these other people and I'm not getting it. And it was like, how come I'm not? And so she was even saying to him, like, I'm worth more than dark rooms. Like, I'm worth more than just being slutted out by you. Like, I promise you I'm a good time and I can be really nice and let's go on trips. And she kept trying to go back to the first trip that they ever took because she was like, that's like where we fell in love and we just had fun. And so anyway, that's my analysis of this. Some of this situation is that it was not about him anymore. She was going back because she didn't understand why she wasn't enough to be loved by him.
I think that is
that was a very long, sorry thing
no,
to say.
but I think that is a root. Number one, the question of lovability is a core question that most women have.
Yes.
And so when you're in this kind of abusive cycle, you can find yourself trying to earn your way into their love or prove I am lovable.
Yes.
What is Young Miami? This is no shade or disrespect for her, but she just, kind of in this world. So she's good to put your mind in the place of the example that we're giving. What does she have? I'll say she that I don't.
That
have.
I don't. Yes.
What is she doing that I'm not doing? What can I do to have you treat me the way you're treating her? And that's abuse.
Yes.
That's abuse where you don't feel lovable as you are. You have to do something or prove something, and that's how you hand over control. That power now belongs to them to anoint you lovable.
Yes. She actually in one message to Diddy said, I was so dumb I thought I could F and suck my way into, I think she said gifts and your love. But it was essentially that, right? She's like, because I wasn't getting it and all these other girls were, let me earn it through these things and keep doing it for you to make you value and love me. And it just was not. And so, of course, then the question becomes so that's the topic is, well, she wanted to and she stayed and she whatever. Anyway, but I was like, I actually think this has less to do. I mean, it's still about him, but it's like, how come I'm not lovable? How come I'm not enough for you to love? Which is actually sad when you think about that. That's actually really, really sad. And it goes to your insecurities and how you feel about your confidence and all of that. So anyway,
I can't
that was
make
really,
you love me if you won't.
Very random, but that's the thing I wanted to say. And now I want to tell you about another sponsor of ours, and that is Alloy. This episode of Gin and Juice is brought to you by Alloy Women's Health. And aging can be, let's put it plainly, crappy. Problem sleeping, hot flashes, brain fog, weight gain, decreased libido can all hit us pretty hard. Libido. What did I say? Libido? Libido. Menopause and midlife is inevitable, but it's also treatable. And I just found out that almost half of women went 3+ years before seeking relief from menopause or perimenopausal symptoms. Why would we do that to ourselves? You hear Melissa speaking a lot about this on this podcast. She did it at the beginning of this podcast.
Sure did.
Okay. All the symptoms, all the information, education that she has been for sure informing me of, because I'm not there yet, but eventually. What did the people say? Just keep living.
Just keep living,
Just keep living, and you'll be one of the ones too. So everything, when it comes to Alloy can help you thrive during menopause and midlife, offering unlimited access to doctors and experts with safe, science-backed treatments for your hormonal symptoms, as well as skin, hair, and sexual wellness treatments. And Alloy now offers access to competitively priced GLP-1 prescription medication to help manage midlife weight gain, all delivered right to your door. So here's how it works. You just sign up. Alloy solutions are available by prescription, so you'll need to complete a short medical questionnaire and patient verification. And then you design your treatment plan with the physician. You'll work with an expert physician to finalize a personalized treatment plan tailored to your specific needs. And then you'll get your 3-month supply. Once you are approved, Alloy ships your prescription directly to your door with automatic refills. You have used Alloy.
I have. You basically take your like they take like an intake quiz, so to speak, for you, and then based on that, they send you what you need to kind of like regulate yourself. And I'm less crazy. So for that, and I mean you're not literally crazy.
Yeah,
I wanna
yeah.
make sure I'm not, using words that they don't want me to use. But sometimes you can feel crazy.
Yeah.
Like in perimenopause, I think one of the words that women often use is like, I feel like I'm outside of myself. Like I don't know who I am or what's wrong with me, but like I'm just like I don't know what's wrong. And so finding a way to like kind of rebalance yourself really helps. It just helps you feel grounded again, because you're just like, it's almost like you have to reintroduce yourself to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
No, that's real. You saying that just even reminds me of like after you have a child, like you become a new version of you that you have to just learn, and so you do need the help.
Yeah.
So we cannot recommend Alloy enough. Join the 95% of women who tried Alloy and saw relief in the first 2 weeks. Head to myalloy.com/GJ. and tell them all about your symptoms, and you'll get a fully customized treatment plan, and you'll get $20 off of your first order today. Head to MyAlloy, that's myalloy.com/GJ, and enter code GJ to get $20 off of your first order.
One thing that we do, especially as women, is we love to take care of ourselves. And that comes in the form of hair, nails, waxing, whatever. We love a good hairdo. We love our nails to be done. We love to smell good. And we don't want to we want to make sure that we don't forget about our pets, okay? They also love to smell good, look good, have a fresh, shiny coat. I think I told you guys, actually, Monty's coat was just complimented on. And a big portion of them looking their best is their food, their meals. And healthier food means a healthier, happier pup. They will have more energy, shinier coats, better poops, and more excitement at mealtime. You guys know we have Monty, and we love to take really, really good care of him. He is absolutely 100% a spoiled little brat. But we probably wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. So with Ollie, you're going to take a 30-second quiz. They'll create a customized meal plan based on your puppy's weight, activity level, health info. Also, I use the word puppy loosely because I just don't like dog all the time. I don't know. It feels offensive to me. And so whether you actually have a puppy or not, it's a puppy. Okay. Like I actually call Monty puppy sometimes. It's just because dog just doesn't sit right with me. Okay. So regardless, we love our pets over here. That's what we're trying to tell you. And so we want to take really good care of them. All right. So you're going to get for first time listeners, you will get a welcome kit. This includes your pup's first box with 2 weeks worth of meals, a free storage container for mess free serving, and a guide on how to gradually switch them over to their new diet. You'll see that your puppy will have more excitement at mealtime, shinier coat, and solid, easy to pick up poops. Because I hope you are picking up your puppy's poop in public. Please don't be that person. Please don't be that person. You'll get 1 to 2 months on Ollie. 1 to 2 months on Ollie can help dogs reach a healthy weight. They offer customized meal plans, up to 3 to choose from, and you can choose between a fresh plan, fresh topper plan, or mixed plan with freshly baked recipes for your special fur baby. They also have treats and supplements. Highly recommend the treats, especially if you're training. Treats go a long way if you're trying to train your puppy to do or not do something. Puppies deserve the best, and that means fresh, healthy food. Head to ollie.com/GJ. Tell them about your dog and use GJ to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer a happiness guarantee on the first box. So if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. That's Ollie, OLLIE.com/GJ, and enter code GJ to get 60% off your first box. Someone said we didn't have long story shorts, and here we are.
I know, right? For real. I was about to say we ain't even did Pop the Trunks, but we need to talk about Love Island. So are we going to do 2 of these?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. My name is T-Tails, and I just want to pop the trunk on doing taxes. Because I'm so annoyed. I swear if I had to click one more button, I don't know what I was going to do. And my issue is y'all asking me questions y'all already know, wasting my time. Y'all already know where I work. Y'all already know how much money I made. Y'all already got all this. If they sent it to me, I know they sent it to you. You already got access to this information from these companies. So what you asking me for? I got to do my hair tonight. I ain't got time to be messing with y'all, playing around. That's the issue. They ain't got nothing to do. I got things to do. Anyway, I just want to pop the trunk on doing taxes and the government because I'm 30. I am an adult, but I'm not a seasoned adult, and I'm about tired of all this. I'm tired of it. So I'm tired of talking at this point. So I'm gonna let y'all go. But I just wanted to pop the trunk on that. Thank you. Bye.
Why she said she tired of talking?
That's great.
That was great. I also want to pop the trunk on taxes because let me tell you what they don't tell you. And maybe they told you and I wasn't listening when they told me. Okay? Don't try to do your own business because if you think W-2s are annoying and stressful, you try making money in a different way. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I hate... If I quit right now making content, it will be because of taxes. It will be because I don't effing know. They're like, let me tell you, the tax person, he said, can you send me your P&L? I said, Google, what's P&L? It said profit and loss. I said, Google, give me a template of what that is. Okay? So now I have a template, right? So I was going through, but then it says stuff like advertising and marketing. And when you are doing it yourself, this is my truth. I was trying to fill in the template and I kept forgetting where I put stuff because like my website. So is that advertising and marketing or is that in like equipment? Like I was putting it in the wrong section. Then I was putting it 2 times and 3 times. I forgot if I already added that one or not. Like, I don't know. Then you have merch. So I was like, so is merch, like if I ship stuff, is that a part of merch or should that be in shipping? I don't know. It's just too many questions. It's so many categories and you're just supposed to keep up with it. And then there's so many documents. And what if I forgot a document? What if I can't find the document? I don't know. It's so much. I don't know. And then if you make too much money, now you owe the government all of your money. Well, what's the point of making more money if I just have to give it away? I should just be broke. This is so stupid.
It's so true. If you are self-employed and you try to save money for the future, good luck.
Oh my God.
Because the government is like, I'm sorry, do you have extra money? Oh, baby, 70% tax bracket. Increase it and let me have that.
Like
The government, the U.S., nobody says this enough. Okay, this is the humor in me because I'm about to be dead serious. The U.S. government is actually a pimp. And I don't think, and we're the hosts.
Yes.
In real life, we don't talk about it enough.
Oh my gosh.
We are the hosts. The U.S. government is the pimp because no matter what you are doing, they want a piece.
Yes.
They want a piece. And if you go rogue, meaning I'm going to do it on my own, I'm not going to use you, they will find you.
They will find you.
And they will kill you.
3 years later, they sent us a document from 3 years ago like, hey, you sold some books before. You ain't told us about
how
that.
did they find it?
I was like,
How did you find
I
this?
sold like 3 books. Everybody relax. They were like $10 each. Oh my gosh, you want half of my $30? Bruh.
And this is the other part. If you're late, the fees.
They have so many fees.
It's fee, and they're different. Fees, penalty, and interest. All separate lines.
so much.
I did it. It wasn't on purpose. I promise you I want to send you the money.
Yes.
But it's my first time because my dad was in the military and my mom, she just worked. So I never had learned this before. So I didn't even know you needed that. I didn't know I didn't do it on purpose. Can you please forgive me? Absolutely not. 100% interest, 3,000% fee, $500 flat penalty.
Bruh.
I couldn't pay you the first time. Now you add these fees. Is there something else I could do?
Can I give you my first
What
board?
did Jane say? Can I suck? Or is there something?
What can I do to make you love me?
Is there something else I can do?
It's so bad. I got a bill because that's all I get from the government these days. Is them telling me when I didn't pay them before. They sent me a bill for, I don't even know, over $1,000. So I was like, let me get on here and sell my vagina and see if I can pay this off. So I'm online trying to figure out how to pay them. I'm trying to give you the money that you say I owe you. In order to they said, in order to make sure this is routed the correct way, you have to answer like 4 questions. I don't know the answers.
Those are my favorites.
Why are you asking me further questions to pay you? It was like, what form did you use? You sent me this. You tell me what form you used to create the bill. I don't have any forms. I don't have no forms.
And this is what you
Why? How come there's not an account number?
Literally, no. The form on the paper is never the drop-down form.
It was none of the options.
It's never the form.
Like, bruh, I know W-2 1098 or 1099 or something like that. It was like 478. What? When did y'all get to 400s? What? Why? So I got so frustrated. I was literally almost to tears. I said, Greg, I need you to figure this out. I cannot do this.
It's so much.
It's overload. So he paid it, and I hope he did it right. I don't even know.
Oh, if he paid it, he did it wrong.
I'm sure they're going to send me another letter to tell me that we paid a different bill, and now I still owe them.
Yes, we paid. I kid you, this is hand to God. We paid the government a large sum of money a few years ago. They never put it. They never put it on our account.
See.
So we ended up paying twice. We didn't even know. This is how we don't know. We don't know what's going on. So when they sent us the new bill, it was like, y'all owe this. I was like, no. I paid it because I have like I be trying to be organized. It don't really be that organized, but I be trying. I have a little folder on my Google Drive that say taxes. I save my receipts in there. Like I have everything. So I was like, I have this. Here's the receipt. I'm a millennial. I screenshot my receipts.
Yes.
So I have this. So I send it. And they were like, oh, we never allocated this to that.
See, that's what
Yes. So because we ended up paying it twice, that means we right now today on June 16th at 12:48 p.m. Pacific time, they owe me that money back. They have not paid me this money back. As we speak right now, today, they have not paid me the money back. And I still have to send the money. Because the other thing, I was like, well, if you guys are going to keep it, can you just allocate it, for example, for 2025 taxes?
Yes.
Can you just allocate that to that and just deduct until I owe again.
Yeah.
They're not doing that either. Because it went into
Because
like
a
some
scam.
black hole
Absolutely.
money. I don't
'Cause
even know.
It's being used to bomb the other
Literally.
country. Your money is gone.
I know that's
They
how I
bought
feel.
weapons of mass destruction with
Literally,
that.
That's how I feel.
It's gone.
I just want my money back because it's a lot of money. And if I didn't mean to send it to you, can you please?
I know.
Can you please?
You
send
gotta
it back
you gotta
to
call American Express and say it's fraud.
Me? Literally. This is the other thing. I'm happy you said this because this is the other thing. When you call or go online on the government, it'd be like, what's your maiden name? You put in what you know is your maiden name. What's your social? You put in what you know is your social. Where's the last address? You put in what you know you live last. It'd be like, you are not you.
Oh, girl. That happened to me this
I
weekend.
cannot identify you. I'm sitting here. I am me.
Literally. This weekend, I was applying for a place, actually. And in order to do it, it was like, identity verification, call this number. I forgot that a while ago I put a lock on my credit because somebody had stole my stuff. So I put it on there. And so I'm like, okay. So they're like, now listen, you got 2 tries and then you're going to be locked out of your account for 30 days. I'm like, yeah, but I'm me, so this will be fine. At the end of the first one, she said, you failed. Ma'am. I said, well, which question I failed? I can't tell you that.
They never tell.
You can't tell me which one I got wrong. But even though I got it right, what are you saying? So she was like, you pull up your credit report. And then when you call back, have that up so that you can reference it when we're asking questions. And I was like, I'm me, but okay, girl. Like, I will look at the documents you guys got the information from me. So I call back. And I get a different person. And she asking me questions. And I'm like, well, let me double check the credit report to make sure I'm answering correctly, even though I know the answers. That lady was like, you got it wrong. I said, again? She said, you've been locked out of your account. I said, well, is there a manager? She said, no, you are locked out of your account for 30 days. Mind you, they were closing at 5. It was like 4:59. She was not trying to be on the phone with me. Ma'am, there is nothing I can do. I was like, where do I go from here?
Literally, where do we go from here? Because now I'm
You
locked
guys
out for 30
are
days.
wrong.
I know no additional information. So in 30 days, we're going to be here again because you won't eat it. Can we restart? Can I send you my birth certificate, a blood sample, a copy of my fingerprint? Because this is what I think. I'm not even lying to you. I think the IRS be having clerical errors.
They must.
I think they transpose numbers. I think that because
It's y'all cousins work there. That's the problem.
I'd be like,
Get y'all cousins off the IRS line.
How someone said their husband was on there for 2 hours and 45 minutes to the point of tears. I was on hold with these people. And my phone disconnected.
See,
Melanie,
oh no,
Melanie, oh no. There is nothing that will make me cry more
more.
than dealing with taxes.
Oh,
It is so
it's the worst.
completely overwhelming.
Yes.
And when you try to hire a person
Oh man.
that says they are an expert
Oh, girl.
and they don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. That's why I'm in.
Oh. Oh.
And on top of that, hold on, because just so we're clear, first of all, Melissa obviously has people there for her.
Now.
Yes. I am still very early on in this journey. And so I have someone there for me ish. Here's the problem. It doesn't matter who you use. Everybody you're going to use requires you to send them information. I get stressed at that point.
Because it's a lot.
It's a lot before I
It's
even
so
get to
true.
the government. The accountant is like, hey, I need a P&L. And I say, what the hell is a P&L?
He should have done your P&L for you, though.
Well,
It's
I
weird.
didn't.
Yeah, it's weird. That's why I want you to fire him.
And then I had to go through. He was like, I need it because we were doing, this was last year. So we were doing the taxes for 24, right?
We're in 26 or 25. Yeah.
I'll be getting my years
Yeah,
mixed
yeah,
up.
yeah.
But regardless, he needed the P&L for the previous year. And I was like,
No, we're in 25, 24.
I
It's
didn't-
probably 23, regardless.
I would have had to make one for the previous year. You're asking me in 24 or 5 for the problem is I don't have that.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting from scratch, going through everything January.
Which is also overwhelming.
Which is very and time consuming. You
and
have to
time consuming.
I don't know. Before this, I got one sheet from the W-2 job place that said,
Literally.
here's what you made. And you plug it in on TurboTax and you go on about your business. But now it's so much. So when I owe the IRS money and y'all see me in jail for it, just know it wasn't because it's stressful.
It's so and I almost think it's like purposely confusing.
Yes.
And convoluted and trying to access the IRS. Good luck.
Oh my God.
You'll just be on hold.
Yes.
You'll get a confirmation number for it to be a dead end. We've done that before. We also, to the point of, listen, I hired a tax person a few years ago that God, I kid you not, I know for a fact God was telling me he's doing wrong by y'all. And so finally, when I got to the point where I decided to listen and not stop being a weirdo, I realized literally the thing I thought was happening, which was random for me to think this, but regardless, the thing I thought was happening. And so I ended up having a hot audit done. He was so bad that I recommended another one of our influencer friends use him. I called her. Fire him immediately. This is my scenario right now. He is the reason. Please fire him. She was like, I was already feeling away and I thought, and this is always what happens. This is why I have to be careful. Anytime you see that I've recommended somebody and you want to use them, reach out to me personally. Because one thing I won't do is blast black businesses. But everybody I work with,
don't work with them.
No, I don't. Because I posted them does not always mean that is a recommendation that they were fantastic. And so I have to tell people, hey, don't use them. That wasn't a good experience for me. Don't use them. And I had to tell her, fire them. She was like, I thought he was doing right by y'all, and because we weren't y'all, they weren't doing right by us. He ain't doing right by us either. Fire him. Because I don't want what's happening to me to happen to you. Fire him immediately. Yeah, child. It'd be a mess sometimes.
Taxes are the worst. So we agree with you, Pop the Trunk Lady.
Yeah, should we go on the TV?
I was going to say, yeah, we can save those other two.
Okay.
All right. So Love Island. Let me just tell you guys where I'm at because I haven't. I'm so happy today was a light Diddy day. So my video is going to be 5 minutes. So I get to catch up on Love Island. I am still in the early stages of the season. And so there is a girl who has pretty eyes who just joined. They're light green. Okay. She's just joined and she was trying to be cutesy with Jeremiah or his name is Jeremiah or Jeremiah? Like
Jeremiah.
Singer. Okay. So she was trying to be cutesy with Jeremiah, but Hudda is very quickly like, girl, that's my man and I will cut you. Right. And so she was trying to stake her claim. And he also, they feel like toxicity on the way is how they feel to me. They feel like in love too quick and like it's too much. So Jeremiah is like, you can't be trying to like me because I like her. And so now Pretty Eyes has gone for Ace. And the episode I ended on was the men were choosing who they were going to partner up with. And Ace done chose Pretty-Eyed Girl and not Shelly, which was surprising to me because they clearly have a thing. So it's like they haven't had time to like be together. And he had the opportunity and he chooses this new girl. Yeah. So that felt really weird. And also the guy Shelly is with, the tall Austin guy. It's such a weird link to me. I'm like, there is no connection here. There's no chemistry. Y'all are clearly like friends and trying to force something to happen. So like, that's my take on that. Also Cowboy and Body Yaddy Yaddy.
Olandria.
That girl got body for days. That butt is round.
Yes, it is.
It is like.
Yes, it is.
The kind you can draw.
Yeah.
So she playing. She don't like that boy.
Yeah.
She don't like him, and he comes across as he seemed young or immature.
He's immature.
Something
That's
about
the exact
him
word I use.
Is so off to me. I'm like, I thought at the beginning, I was like, oh, he gonna have a little swag to him. That has zero.
And he's like an alpha or something. He's Greek.
It's not giving that.
Yeah.
It's. I hate them together, and they also just. It feels low key like little bro, little like big sis ish to me is how it feels. So those are the vibes from that. I want them to get over it because I also feel like she got too much body to be with somebody like that. She needs somebody that's gonna. She needs little swag with him who gonna be like, girl, bring that ass over here. And then I said Huda. I said, and then homeboy, the white guy who had the two girls, the girl who has had sex with one person in her
Nick.
life. Okay. So
Nick, Bella. You're talking about
Bella.
Nick, Bella, and Sierra.
Yes. So he chose Sierra and not Bella. And I was okay with that because she is just a little wholesome girl, which I love, but it felt like this wasn't necessarily the crowd for her. She tried to get a little frisky. She kind of with it, but it just didn't feel like it worked. Also, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I feel like they are too grown, and this show, I see why they did it, but I hate it. The whole, like, how many partners have you had? And so the men are like hundreds, and the girl are like, you had 20? Like, bruh, we're all adults here. And if y'all had hundreds of women you've slept with, the women, that would have mean that they've had to sleep with men, don't you think?
Yeah.
So why are we having this competition conversation about the men, how many they've slept with, and how this is stupid? We're all adults. Let's move on. People have sex. Get over it. And then what I did like was Jeremiah. The guys were trying to make a big thing about Huda having sex with two men in a day. And he was like, why would I have something to say if I did the same thing? I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Because, bruh, if you wanted to have sex with two women, she could have sex with two men. Hey, adults.
I agree.
Act like it. Those are my thoughts. Now tell me what I'm missing, because I understand that it's a mess.
Yeah, last night's episode was. This is always how I describe Love Island, and by always I mean this is the second season I've watched. That you're on a roller coaster, and the first few episodes, it's about positioning and dynamics,
Yes,
and getting to know the characters. Who's playing what, who's going to do what, da-da-da. There's no true real moves made, at least in the 2 seasons I've made. Just keep that in mind. I also haven't watched any of the UK. I've only watched last season of this season, so this is a very limited perspective. But I always feel like you get in, you're on a roller coaster, you get in, you strap in, you put your seatbelt on, and the first few episodes, you're just climbing.
Yes.
You have your phone out. You can take pictures. You're saying hello.
Yes.
Oh my God, we're so excited. Are you okay? Oh my God, yes I am. Ha ha ha. I can see my mom down there. I'm waving. It's a good time. And then you hit the apex.
Okay.
Right? And once they release, it's just a free fall. And the ride has officially started.
Yes.
Last night's episode was the start of the free fall.
Have they even got to the other house thing yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
And that's why it's the start.
Okay.
The season just started.
Okay. Yeah, that's
last
how
night.
it be. Because this show is so long.
It's so long.
And the episodes are so long that it does take a
takes a while
while for you to be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yeah.
start up now.
You
Yes.
absolutely, and you just have to be committed
Yes,
for
you do.
what you know is going to happen,
yeah.
because it always is going to happen. But like in the beginning, it can be boring, low
Yeah.
key, because it's just a lot of setup. You got to understand the dynamics and
Yeah.
what's happening, and then once that's concrete in your mind,
It makes the payoffs better.
yeah. And so last night's episode was very much chaotic. It was
Okay.
very messy. The show became the show.
Who is, spill tea a little bit. Who is with who?
All right, so.
Is Green Eye still there? And who is Ace
Amaya
with? Because that's
is,
who I care about.
Amaya is with Ace.
Oh.
They're together, but they're not together. The world hates Ace right now.
Why?
Dancing boy. I am so sorry. I like Ace. I actually think, to be completely honest with you, I think Ace is actually the voice of America inside of the villa.
Why? Why?
And this
do
is
they
what I
hate
mean.
him?
This is what I mean.
Oh.
People don't like him at all.
Kimmy said I don't like Ace.
No, a lot of people don't like him.
Okay.
A lot of people don't, but I'm like, he's literally the voice of America.
I need to get my opinions.
America hates Huda and Jeremiah together.
Really?
Yes.
Are they toxic the way I feel like they
Yes.
are?
Yes. They feel like they attach too soon.
Uh-huh.
They feel like they shouldn't be together. They feel like Huda is manipulative.
Oh.
They feel like she should have told him about the baby earlier.
Oh, I
all
don't
of
feel
these
like that.
things. The only person in the villa that is willing to say all the things that America
Oh, he's
has
been
said.
saying it?
Yes.
He said a little bit on the episode I watched.
and
he was
he
like,
only
"Y'all-"
becomes more and more vocal.
He says it to somebody. Y'all don't think it's weird how he it's 4 days. He the one that he on the show. He is like us in that way because he kept saying it's 4 days.
Literally.
And she was like, and I don't care.
Yes.
It's 4 days.
Yes.
Y'all love it. Y'all locked.
And Ace, and he's saying it straight face. He tells Jeremiah. And so last night they had a kickoff episode and they had to vote on who they were going to kick off. There will be spoilers. Do you want spoilers?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, actually, I found the spoiler too, and it was still, I was like all in still, to be honest, because I followed the Love Island Instagram page, and so it showed the spoiler before I watched the episode, and it was still like, this is really good. They had a vote off episode, and so there's a mix-up, a recoupling is what they call it, right?
Yep.
And so America votes to separate Huda and Jeremiah.
Oh, no.
So Jeremiah ends up going with the new bombshell.
Oh.
Okay, mind you, and this is why America is messy. She liked Ace, and Ace liked her.
The bombshell?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And they were like, nobody cares about that. Jeremiah needs
Break
to
'em
not be
up.
with Huda.
That's
Okay,
how- yep.
that's what needs to happen.
Yep.
And so, and again, and when it was time to vote, Ace stood up and said, I'm voting for this person because I feel like this relationship is fake. I feel like y'all should not be together, and therefore my vote is Huda. He said yes.
Wait, so he partnered with Huda himself?
No. Ace
Oh, for
ended up
kicking off. Oh,
because the couple broke up.
Got it.
Jeremiah is now in a couple, so she's vulnerable.
he votes to have her kicked off the
Yes,
show?
yes.
So that she couldn't be with him?
Yes.
And says because
Yes. Yes.
what a mess.
Yes. 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 He's crazy. Like literally, he's crazy. And Amaya was doing the most. She is so dramatic.
Is she?
Yes, but she's necessary. She's not my favorite character personally, but she's necessary because everyone else, Jeremiah's been through therapy, so he's not crashing out. All the other people are being
she a
very
crash
reserved.
out?
Oh my God.
Maya's a crash out?
Amaya was wailing. Okay. They're like, what's her name? Ariana. It's like, first of all, there's a recoupling. Okay. And now these people are vulnerable, and America didn't vote on who gets kicked off. You guys do.
Jesus.
So Amaya says, no, we don't want to do this.
Oh, my.
No.
Oh, girl.
Wailing. Ace,
About having to vote?
yes. Ace looks at her and is like,
This is great. Oh, I can't wait to watch
yeah,
this.
no, it's so good. So they vote. Jeremiah gets with the new girl.
Okay.
So now Huda is vulnerable. They shuffle Olandria
Okay, with who?
with this new guy. His name is Jalen.
Crazy. Is he better than Cowboy?
So my personal opinion is they're both dry. I think Jalen is dry. I think Taylor is dry. I think whoever Olandria is supposed to be with is not neither one of them.
Oh.
I think that Taylor is emotionally immature. I think that he doesn't. Actually, I watched a TikTok on this, and I was like, actually, I think you've described what I'm feeling because I used the word immature initially as well. What she said was the TikToker said that he might have a lack of relationship experience.
Oh.
Because even last night, Olandria was like, I talked to Jay. I forgot we had another ad. Go and do it then.
Okay. So I'm going to interrupt you quickly and then we'll get back to it. But sometimes when you are watching a good show, what you need is food, right? You always need to be eating when you are watching a good show because it just makes the experience better. And that's why I'm so excited to tell you about Hungry Root. Shopping, planning, and cooking food really can be simple and stress-free. Imagine having your weekly shopping cart filled for you and your meals for the week. Decided on taking all that work off my plate is why I love Hungry Root because I don't have time to be thinking about food. I got to think about Love Island. I got to think about watching messy gossip on the TV. I can't think about going grocery shopping. Hungry Root takes the stress out of mealtime by filling your cart with personalized picks and planning your week of meals, getting smarter with every order. With over 15,000 quick recipes shipped each week, mini ready in just 15 minutes or less, and a wide grocery selection, including smoothies, kids snacks, sweets, salad kits, ready-to-eat meals, and supplements. It's easy to find options that fit your whole family's taste and nutrition goals. Hungry Root helps you eat well and reach your diet or health goals, whether you're gluten-free, dairy-free, high protein, focus on gut health, or anything else. Just take a quick quiz, and their smart cart technology recommends groceries, recipes, and supplements tailored to your taste and needs. It's like having a personal shopper and chef all in one, so you can spend less time planning and more time doing what you love, like watching trash TV. So one of the things that I love, a few of the recipes I've loved from Hungry Root include, they have a wrap, a Southwestern wrap, which is always, wraps are just easy. It's like an elevated sandwich. And so it makes it easy, especially when you have kids. right? You want to make sure that they are full and it's feeling like dinner. And so they have this wrap that I've enjoyed, a Southwestern wrap that I've enjoyed. They also have Greg has been on his like vegan thing. Every now and again, he goes into a period of time in which he doesn't want to eat meat anymore. And so they have some really good options for that as well. He's been enjoying that. I also enjoy when they have, I like some fish options because sometimes I don't always want chicken and pork and that kind of stuff. So they have like Baja fish tacos, which are always really good and easy to make. Those are quick, especially when you have just a lot of things going on or because it's summertime and the kids are off on summer, which means they're eating more. And so you have to think about snacks. You got to think about breakfast. You got to think about all the things. And so when you have something like this Hungry Root that can help just kind of facilitate and help you with your meal planning, it just takes some of that pressure off of you because you're working on everything else. So take advantage of this exclusive offer for a limited time. Get 40% off of your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/GJ and use code GJ. That's hungryroot.com/GJ, code GJ to get 40% off of your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/GJ, code GJ.
Fabulous. Okay, so what I was saying is I think that Jalen and Taylor are both not Olandria's type.
Okay.
I think that when it comes down to it, Olandria kind of said it herself in that she was talking to Taylor, and by the way, Taylor being a black man and not a 20-something-year-old white woman is the strangest thing to me. The name Taylor forever is a white woman's name, and so every time it's this man with locks, it throws me off.
Saying it.
Yeah. Anyway, I think they're both dry. She had a conversation with Taylor, and she was like, "You guys are different. You know, you guys kind of give me different energy. You're like the relationships aren't the same. But honestly, like I feel like what she said without saying is." I'm going to stay with you. Like, I felt like if the recoupling happened and she had the choice, I personally think she probably was just going to stay with Taylor and not go with Jalen. That's just what I mean, she didn't have an opportunity, so who knows? But, like, I kind of felt like she was more leaning toward Taylor, to be honest. Also, people say one thing and do another.
That's
who
true.
knows? But, like, that's kind of the energy she was given. With that said, I think she needs a male. I think she needs someone that just has a little bit more emotional and relationship experience and maturity.
Okay.
She told Taylor that she kissed Jalen, and he was like, "Good job."
He high-fived her?
And high-fived her.
Boy.
It was like super weird. It was like
He
very
literally high-fived her?
He was like, "Good job."
For kissing another man?
Yes.
And they've been together since the beginning.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And then I actually low-key thought it was weird that Jalen just asked for a kiss. Like, I understand the whole respect thing, but I'm like, do you guys understand the game? Like, well, I think it's gross. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my gosh, these people be slapping each other down. Every 2 seconds they are making out.
Yeah.
The games are like, kiss this guy, then kiss this guy, then make out with this guy.
Wait for the game in this episode. Olandria was kissed 4 times. It's like really, really gross.
And they're like literally kissing, not like pecks, like
no.
Ali Bibi. What's her name? Balia. Ali Bob. I was about to say Ali
Huda.
Baba. No.
Oh.
Belia.
Bella.
There you go.
Belle Dash A.
It's because that Dash A be throwing me off.
Belle
girl.
Dash A.
She had it on her suitcase. I said, why your mama put that Dash in the A at the end talking about Bella? Girl, that's Belly A. Belly Dash A. What? This is stupid.
Bella Dasha.
Bella Dasha. Because why your mama name you that? Anyway, I'm with her. Give me a kiss on the cheek. These people be tongue
slobbing.
kissing.
Wait till the game last night. Wait till you get to this episode. It was disgusting. I personally think it's gross. However, you signed up for this.
Absolutely. I mean, I want to put it on.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch
like,
it.
Literally.
Please, it
You
raises the
you
stakes
literally
here.
know what you signed up for. So why are you being respectful? This isn't real life. You're on this game. Like, and he just pecked her. That's like,
no.
And she's like, I mean, it was cool, but I also think Olandria is like, give me something.
Yeah.
She also is like intellectual, like stimulate me in my mind. But I also feel like give me something.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
woman got body, okay, and she knows it,
She
okay.
does, she does.
Leg,
Yes.
do something with it, all right. And I don't think they know what to do with it.
Yeah,
I just don't think they know what to do with it.
Where is Shelly? What's happening
Shelly
with
is
her?
still with Austin.
Still?
Yes, because Ace. The only knock I have on Austin, while I do think this is a game and you need to date and do all the things, the thing that's pissing me off about Austin is anytime there's someone new, I feel like he like disregards Shelly,
Yes.
and that's pissing me off.
Why is she staying with him?
Her feelings were hurt on the last one.
Does she even like him?
Yes. And he was like, a new bombshell walked in, and he was like, "Yeah, I kind of want to explore with her." And she was like, low key, my feelings are hurt.
Why
Like
I can't believe she likes him.
Ace.
Yeah. No. Wait. She likes.
Oh, she likes Ace, not Austin.
Oh, that's
well,
what I'm
she's
trying to-
saying. I think she's
She's
playing
sti-
Austin. I think she's
Me
with
too.
Austin so she don't get kicked off.
Yes.
That's what I think.
But she
yeah.
really likes Ace, but he keeps not choosing her.
Mhm.
Why is that?
I don't know. He's being dumb about that. That's the only thing that Ace be pissing me off.
Also, has she talked more about the fact that she has been with women in the past?
And let me tell you something.
because does she not like women still?
I think if the right woman come through the door, it's gonna be
That's
deuces
what
to Ace and deuces to Austin.
Listen, as soon as the
Hey.
episode started
Hey.
and they said that, I said, "Oh, y'all gonna spice this up eventually." Production is waiting to
Hey.
bring a woman
It
in
just takes the one,
for her to
and
turn.
I think she gonna be all in.
I think it's coming.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I'm
be surprised.
not even that deep yet, and I said, "Oh, I see what y'all doing." Production is smart.
Yeah,
They ain't
I
new
hope
to
they
this.
do because Austin. I mean, also this is the thing. TikTok was saying that Austin was like saying racist things online.
Austin?
Yes, and so my thing is, why racist shaped? If you like Shelly,
Yeah.
like it's just a fetish. Like I'm so confused. Is it just a
Oh,
tactic
that's
to
that
stay
race play
on?
Stuff. People be having that.
It's so weird.
That is weird.
And I hate that Shelly doesn't know.
yeah.
That's the other thing. Like it's kind of pissing me off. So that happened. Iris,
Who is that? That's somebody I ain't met.
she may have been a bombshell then.
Okay, I don't
Iris
know her.
she may have been a bombshell.
Okay.
She was with I keep want to call this man David, but his name is not David. Charlie.
Charlie's still there?
Girl, he got kicked off last night.
Oh, he's from Europe with the accent.
Mm-hmm. She was all kissing all over this new bombshell. His name is Pepe, who I don't like. I don't know
Pepe.
why. I haven't decided, but I don't like him. I don't know what it is about him that's not like jiving with me, but like it's just I don't really like him that much. But he comes in, child. When I tell you, she is slobbing him down.
The guy the
Iris
girl that
And Pepe
oh,
slobbing this man down.
why do they be doing this so much?
Went in, is it Soul Ties or whatever
Yep,
the little
Soul
room?
Ties. They be soul
Girl,
talent.
they was kissing like this, and she hopped over. I said, "Oh,
Single people. I've been married for a long time now.
Hey.
Single people, y'all be kissing people like this?
Oh, her name is Hannah. Oh, it's Hannah. You're right. It is Hannah. Thank you. It is Hannah. You're absolutely right. Yes, it's Hannah. So thank you. Hannah, Iris is the one that likes Ace, but didn't get with Ace, is now with Jeremiah.
Oh.
That was that mix up. Y'all, thank
Okay.
you. So Hannah, they say absolutely not. I
Oh,
know
y'all
because
don't
y'all are
kiss it like
grown-ups.
that?
No, because we're talking to
Oh.
grown-ups.
Okay.
Grown-ups, they're grown-ups.
I'm like,
Yes, these
this is the thing I
folks.
missed out on in life. I was supposed to kiss more people.
These folks,
Slobbing them down
this
like
is
this.
this is TV. There ain't nobody doing this in real life. So Hannah, thank you, all over Pepe, having a good time with Pepe, comes to this revelation. Charlie, I only want to be with you. It is you. I don't want to kiss anybody else. I want to be with you. I get a text. There's a recoupling.
I got a text.
America has seen this woman slobbing Pepe down. So what do? Put them together. So who's now at risk? Charlie.
Oh.
Sorry, but he doesn't have the votes.
Yeah.
He gets voted off.
Oh.
Last night episode was crazy. It's like an hour and a half.
Them
And it was
episodes
fully
be
worth it.
long.
Yeah, it was long, but it was worth it. It was really good.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be spending the week hopefully catching up. Now that Jane is gone off Diddy, what was happening is they were going late. They were going to like 5, and so it was throwing my life off. But they're back to shortened schedules. So hopefully I can finish in time and spend my evenings binging trash.
Yeah. Once you get to this episode, you know the episode.
Yeah,
I feel like this is the episode.
Absolutely.
I'm super. Oh yes, wait, let me finish this thought. Super excited for like what's coming up. Someone said, did you see that Lydia and Milton from Love is Blind got divorced? Did you watch their episode?
Yeah.
Tall.
I remember they got divorced.
Yeah.
They was the people from the beginning that was so weird because she seemed a little.
I'm surprised they made it this long.
Me too.
I was really like, I did not think they was going to make it this long after
3
the
years
show.
they were together.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Like where she revealed that life has been tumultuous since her time on Love is Blind. Weak girl, Milton.
But I want him to talk. She is
Us
like
and your
controlling the
mama tried
narrative.
to tell you that this was a bad idea.
She's
Milton.
controlling the narrative though right now.
She
and
was
saying
controlling
that he
him.
is like he flipped on her.
Girl. The thing is, here's what I'm gonna imagine. I am completely talking out of my ass. I know nothing about these people, and I'm gonna give all my opinions because that's what we do on the internet. So we're clear.
Mm-hmm.
She was on that show being as crazy as she probably is every day, and we all saw it.
Mm-hmm.
The flip she's probably talking about is he was like, "This is great, I love you," and then one day, his dumb ass woke up and said, "Hey, I'm tired of you talking to me like this. You gotta stop talking to me like this." And she said, "What happened? Not you didn't flip." He said, "Bruh, I am a man.
I am
Talk
a
to me
man,
like
Damon.
one." That's what I believe happened.
Yeah.
So,
Melissa Lucian said he was cheating on her.
who was?
Milton
Milton was cheating?
cheated with who?
Mistress, speak up. Mistress, maybe you watch Gin and Juice. Who knows? Tell us if you're the mistress. He
Milton
was cheating?
Cheated. That's
Oh.
actually really interesting.
That is interesting. He was cheating, got caught. Was she also cheating? I'm being
That's
judgmental.
very interesting. Did you guys listen to her episode with the girl that just announced she's pregnant with the light-skinned dude from Love is Blind UK? I can't think of the name.
Oh,
child.
you talking about AD.
Thank
AD
you.
and Tall Man.
Did y'all? So she did. So get it together, Melissa. Lydia, all right, did an interview with AD. Did y'all watch that? I didn't watch
no.
it. I didn't watch it.
I didn't know that.
I'm not. Oh, she said yes. She listened. Oh.
Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Ollie, that's his name, Ollie.
Thank you. Yeah, I did. Okay, she said he tried to bag some girls in the bar, but it didn't go all the way.
Oh, so he a little bit cheated. I'm just kidding.
No,
To be clear.
that's actually very interesting. I'm not going to listen to it. I don't think I care actually that much, but that is super interesting. And AD did a video with Ashley. I saw clips of that too. I'm not going to watch that either.
I'm not gonna watch that either. A few people sent it to me, but I'm not.
I just watched the
Because
clips
we
and
told
move on.
you, Ashley. So all the best to you, honey.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Next week will be our last episode
like,
before
what?
we break for the summer.
For the summer.
Yeah, before we break for the summer. So we'll be off the month of July. You guys know, actually since the Love Hour days, we've taken the month of July off just because we do like so much traveling and it kind of becomes difficult to schedule. I think I normally do it for all of the podcasts under the KevOnStage network, but I think here's the thing, we'll still continue to do bonus episodes. But take that up with them. But I think that is the plan. But the regular episodes will stop. So enjoy your summer break. Kiss on your family. Love them. Have a good time. Do your barbecues or your cookouts or whatever
But
it
we'll
is
be
you
back
stop to
next
do. Yeah, this feels like next week's ending, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here now.
Well, the way you started, you kept going. I was like, wait, is it? I got
No.
confused. Keep
No,
going.
you're right.
Keep going. Go
You're
ahead.
right. This feels like, maybe I'll say it again next week. And yeah, happy birthday to all you July babies. All right. My birthday's in July. Bye.
Bye. Tiffany says, Karen Reed is the verdict in?
Mel, don't forget we are waiting on your KR verdict. Was the verdict in?
Is it in? Okay, I'm turning to it. All right, you can end it.